Hey everyone. Okay, so today I am going to be working on getting resources and trying to get the walls built up around everything. As you see, I did some cleanup in here because from time to time things can kind of build up. Shulkers kind of get sat here instead of emptied into the system or sorted through, and chests get put down because it's just easier to just drop a chest and throw things in it. So sometimes that happens. Like we have some odds and ends that aren't in the sorting system, because even though our system is huge, we still don't have enough room for every item. So we still have some things that are just, thrown in wherever down here, but it at least gets the upstairs looking better so we don't have all of these chests just piled in random spots all over the world. So yeah, I did some cleanup, but today I'm gonna start off by going down. I've got my shulker boxes, I've got my silk touch and my fortune pickaxe so I can be down there twice as long. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get some of the resources I need to get the walls built up around everything and kind of put a nice little protective barrier up for us from raids and things like that to try to protect our projects over there. So when I am done with this, I will come back on and hopefully get some more work done. Okay, so after all of that mining, I managed to get, I'd have to say probably 6 shulker boxes actually full of resources that I'll need for the walls, which is great because that's what I needed. Um, there's a few spots here and there, but I've got some tough mixed in here. The cobbled is what I needed, but I do have regular deep slate along with that. But these are nothing but the hard resources. Now on the sideline, I did manage to get enough slime to do a block or a stack and a half of blocks, and then we have 48 blocks worth of redstone dust. Raw gold in that I managed to get over 70. Then we have the raw iron. I managed to get enough diamonds to make 10 blocks, plus I have an extra 4 on the side. And then 41 blocks of lapis, worth of lapis, lazuli. And then, of course, all the flint, because, well, I'm the gravel queen, and that happens all the time. So yeah, I managed to get a good amount of resources, and now it's about time that I need to start building and getting all of these walls pieced together, and yeah, hopefully see how many shulker boxes worth of walls I can get to see how far I can't get on the outside there. So after getting all of the cobbled deep slate out and turning it into the fences, I managed to get just shy of 3 shulker boxes full. Now, the reason being is I kind of forgot that in the hustle and bustle of trying to collect the resources, I was using my silk touch for a lot of deep slate. So, I can either break down this deep slate using my fortune pickaxe and make it into cobble deep slate, or I can go back down and farm some more down in the mines. Either way, aside from that, I still need to go repair some of my equipment anyways, so I'll probably go ahead and go do that really quick, and then after I get done with that, I will decide what I'm going to do. But I know I'm gonna need a lot of resources to surround this whole entire place to protect everything. So yeah, we'll have to go from there. Where are my Elishas? Okay, but so yeah, I like I said, I plan on going around the entire place, so it's not just only over that way or anything else. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go get some repair done on my stuff here, and then once I get that repaired, I will probably head to, I might go down and mine some more, honestly, and the reason why is because the amount of slime that I got just from that area alone, we can guarantee that it is a full slime chunk, and so there's a good, nice, it might be even a double is what it looks like. So we're thinking about going ahead and making a little slime farm. So yeah, we'll have to see from there. I'm gonna go ahead and head to into the nether, across our little passageway there. I'm gonna check on these guys real quick, see if they're mad at me again. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But yeah, I'm gonna head across that little passageway there and get my stuff repaired. Try and get all the stuff that I need collected here really quick before I do that. Because it has been a few days since I've done any collecting, so. But yeah. So, when I'm all done with that, I'll get downstairs and get some more of that stuff mined and get that all taken care of. Alright, after another eventful mining session, as you saw, I got just over a stack of slime blocks from all the slimes that kept attacking me every time I turned around. I also got 17 blocks worth of redstone dust, 7 blocks of lapis, and then we got the flint, of course. There's always flint for me. And then I've got raw gold, raw iron. I did manage to find another 3 blocks worth of diamonds, plus an additional 3. So yeah. And this is all right there at the bottom. We prefer negative 53 is our normal go-to, and anything below. That's our range in this world on Bedrock that we like to do our farming at, because it seems to give us a little bit more. I also got a good amount of other resources here that I'm gonna see how much more wall I can manage to get put in, but we shall see and go from there. Alright, so after all of that, I managed to get 5 full shulker boxes of the deep slate brick walls, and then we just have another single row. I could go back down and do some more mining, but I think I'm going to see how far this stretches first. I know every section will take at least a shulker box full, so I'm sure I'll be doing a lot of resource gathering. So yeah, because behind the house over here, I didn't put my elytra on, so I'm going a little bit slower. Behind here, that spot I built into, these went up with the wall, and it still took a good almost row of walls to complete this, if not more. So I can only imagine what going around the entire area is going to do. So yeah, we'll see how far that stretches. Hopefully it stretches pretty far because we really need it to. That way we can get these villagers in here and start getting to work on their professions, because that's the next stopping point, is getting their professions taken care of. So we'll get that started here in just a minute and see how far it goes. Alright, well, as you can see, I mostly got it complete. There are a few little areas that I've got to touch up on. If I can get my screen to work right here. Alright, for the most part, everything is concealed. There's a good block or two, sometimes 3, and of course my thing has to do updates while I'm on the recording. I also kind of fixed this up a little bit to help with the wall situation, just because we're trying to prevent as many spawns as possible in here, as many mobs as possible from in here, kind of making a mob-free zone. That, in our experience, the more mob-free your area is, the better off things like that are. Also, on top of that, we want to try and protect all of the villagers when we get them moved over from as many mobs as possible, so we're not having to lose professions, having to redo, or anything like that, having to heal if we don't need to. Again, we're still looking for axolotls. We have yet to run into any on this seed. I do not know what's going on, but the aquarium for the axolotls is set up. Just gotta get them. And down here, kind of outlined a little bit better. It's all closed in. That's for where we go down for our mining. I also increased some more lighting and took out the edge lighting over on this side. I haven't gotten over there yet because there's some things that I have to look at. Some of those cliffs right there, you don't want to fall off of them. So I need to decide if I'm going to do wall or regular fencing around a lot of this. But yeah, so I've got the walls pretty much up everywhere, and as you see, everything's lit up really good. There's really not, even though this is half slab, they couldn't spawn here anyways, it still prevents from the torch spawning. And we also got back there. This is one spot that I have not done yet, and the reason being is Augustus told me that he's got a skelly spawner down there. Um, I have no idea where exactly it is, so I'm waiting for him to get online with me, and we're gonna outline that. Um, so yeah, but I've even got all the way around all this stuff, so it's all protected. I lit up the ground to make sure that everything's, taken care of and protected here. I still have some half slab work that I have to do here, I think. Um, to prevent spawning. Or even just putting carpet down. I'm still kind of tossing around half of the ideas that I want to do, just because this is a fun build to do. I did try to light up some of the walls by putting lights behind the walls. Some places I managed to forget, but some of them I got. It's kind of like lighting up this ground with the half slabs. You can put lights behind the walls, and it will light them up. Don't mind the noise in the background. That's one of my boys. He's deciding that he needs to be right up on me while he's playing his tablet today, which is okay. I love my boys. But yeah, so we've got this all the way up to here. Kind of got a nice little border going on up here, leading into, that's our spider spawner, and then we have this little area. I'm going to be putting a fence up here, because this right here is his son's little area, and so, whoops. So we planned on, letting him just kind of do whatever he wanted inside there. So I'm going to put a fence here to kind of keep mobs from being able to walk up from there. I've got that for the most part taken care of there. Any mobs drop from those areas, if they don't die, I think I'm going to be shocked because that's a lot of droppage. And then over here, I also still have more work to do. The reason being for over here is because I plan on doing the same thing with the wall that I did over there. I plan on making something here that requires a gate, just because this is a big area for us to mine, etc. So yeah, it's one of those little conundrums there. Over here, I was debating on what to do right here, but I kind of made up my mind and just went with it. And, did I? Yeah, I went down one too many on those two. I had the wall, and I could have taken out a whole another layer of the wall, but I decided not to. Just because from different angles, it actually looks pretty neat. Having that little dip there. I do still need to do a little bit more behind wall light ups, all that fun stuff. But as you see, I'm pretty much walking around here, not getting harmed by anything, which kind of the game or the goal point here for this, to kind of keep the mobs out there. Now they will still spawn in the middle down here. That's what happens when I try to jump too fast. But yeah, they will spawn, like, here, which I'm still working on that. I've got the stuff up there in one of the shulker boxes. And they will also still spawn down here. Kind of tossing around different ideas on what I want to do to make that spawn-proof and mob-proof. And again, this area is something that I'm working on, because there's a ledge here, and this, you can't jump up from down there to up here. So if someone didn't have their elytra on and they got stuck down there, they'd be forced to swim all the way over to there, or even go up there to try and get wherever they wanted to go. So yeah, we're just trying to toss around different ideas. I think we want to do a fence. I just don't know for sure if I want to do a fence. But there's also this drop here and the other one right here that we don't want people falling off the edge here. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys what we've done and how far we've come so far, making this whole area mob proof and spawn proof. Now we don't always do this. This is actually the most spawn proofing I have done ever. This is just for fun. Most of the time I just build and torch spam or whatever I need to make things work. So yeah, after the other day, the bees they haven't really been acting funny, since then, so I don't know if there's a small little update that they did to fix that, or if they did fix it, I don't know. I haven't seen anything, but I also don't always notice all the updates when they come in. I mostly go based off of what I notice and what I see compared to what I don't. So yeah, but that's so far where I've gotten. There's still some more work to be done again. Still got quite a bit to do, especially down here and deciding how we want to spawn proof that area, light it up. I'm thinking maybe carpet, but also just lighting it up would benefit. So, I mean, I could do areas where there's, say, a piece of carpet, and then, say, another spot's got, you know, nothing on it, but as long as it's lit up within a certain radius, nothing will spawn anyway, so we might just light it up. But in order to do that, I think we would need more lights. I'm sure I could probably go farm the little thing that we have up on through the nether there, where I repair all my stuff and get some lights there, from all that, but we will see. Aside from that, I think for the most part I'm getting myself caught back up. It's just gonna take a little bit of time. Our boys had to undergo some EEGs and MRIs and stuff, so we've been kind of playing catch up, trying to get ourselves back on track and trying to remember half of what we had planned here. So it's just taking a little bit to get back on track. So yeah, but once everything's done and over with in this map, once we get everything complete and there's absolutely almost nothing else more that we could do, we will be deleting the world and creating a new and starting all over again. But we will use either one, a different pack, or two, no pack at all. We haven't decided yet. So yeah, it's just something that we like to do. We like to start a world, build what we can to our max, make an outline of what we want to do to start, and go from there. And this time we picked the seed ahead of time. Normally we don't, though. We normally just go in blind. So this was sort of a first for us. We got to pre-plan almost everything. Well, so that was really nice. But yeah, I will leave you guys at that and try to get myself over there to try and get some more work done while I have the chance. So, thank you guys for watching, and again, if you have any questions, comments, etc., leave it in the comments section below, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!